lap sync. I'm about to end this recording right now because you did that shit.
I don't know if you can see it on camera. I wanna just
That's staying in. Green screen the forest.
You can't see this side?
Yeah. Green screen the forest.
Yeah. Do we have green?
Yeah, we had a green screen.
Alright, in the next step.
Swords! Oh my god!
Hey everybody, I'm Will.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Sam, and we are
Working Title!
Come on, Will. Come on, Sam. Get back in it.
what? Okay. Just running?
Yeah, just run.
Where are we running? Paradise. Guys, this is Attack on Titan episode 74 or 15 of season 4, Soul Salvation.
Wow. We're here.
Can we hit harmony real quick?
That's how I was trying to get. Shut up! Shut up!
I'm so embarrassed.
Cringe.
We don't know harmony, it's all good. Last on, we had Zeke run away while screaming. Levi caught up to him quickly. We did learn that he might be one of the most useful people when it comes to learning about the truth of this world.
Yes.
The Jaegerists are taking over. The old is getting pushed out and the new brought in. Eren is either really cold-hearted or he's putting on a face to make people get ready for the events that need to take place. And that means telling Mikasa he hates her. That means
Armin's
beating him
weak.
to literally a pulp.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you guys feel?
Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous to say the least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna see more of them this episode, though.
I don't even think those three are ever going to be together again.
Yeah.
Not until the end of the show at this point.
Well, I mean, they're prisoners right now. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they were locked up. I forgot about that.
But yeah, let's get started.
Guys, if you liked the video, leave a like and hit the subscribe button because you know what? 70% of you guys who watch this channel are not subscribed. Don't make us do the YouTuber thing. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you know when we drop more Attack on Titan reactions, and comment down below what you thought about this video, the reactions, and this episode, and what are your thoughts in this moment in the show. Oh, and we have a Patreon. There's only one episode left, guys. If you want to watch it 1 week in advance, hit the link in the description and check it out.
Do it.
Do
This
it.
is not a market substitute, guys. If you like Attack on Titan, make sure you go and support it on any streaming service you can find it on, and then come back and watch your boys react to it right here. We're gonna punch it.
Bow! Dude, finally a Zeke episode, possibly, with the thumbnail.
To the,
So many fucking episodes to
the
get to
penultimate finale episode.
Seriously.
Nearly.
So
Oh my
fucking
goodness.
long.
Only took 3 seasons.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Oh, we're getting like right into it. Okay.
That's Grisha.
お前はここから出たいと思わないか
出たい
こんな朝早くにお客さんかいまた出直しだしやいえ我々はもう帰ります
Whoa.
Oh, he didn't realize they were Eldians.
何を私たちは外出許可を取っているのですよ俺はこの塔の清掃員で汚れを落とすのが仕事だ俺の職場を怪我しやがったな悪魔め殺戮の限りを尽くした悪魔の末裔がまたガキ作って繁殖しやがって
They got water.
よく覚えておけよジークこれが外の世界だこの世界が嫌なら変えなければならないジークお前がみんなを救うんだ
Makes sense. I forgot he wanted him to be like the
savior,
Yeah.
yeah. They propped him up to be like the owner of the founding Titan and save everything.
Yeah.
Are these stills of the spine and a brain? Is that new? Or has that always been in
It's
it?
always been there. I just
Yeah.
didn't know.
I've never noticed it.
I didn't know if there was anything to read into it.
I noticed it last episode.
Also, speaking of, this might be the episode we get like the whole layout of the Beast Titans in general.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. Oh, because we could probably see who was using it previously, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please do. That'd be great. I really hope you're right about like the
I think it'd be pretty cool.
like
if it's more than a
other
monkey.
beasts that are the Beast Titan previous.
Yeah, I would like that.
That'd be so cool.
I don't know what's gonna happen. Honestly, I had ideas in my head what I thought the show was gonna look like by the time we got here. There's some things that are similar to what I thought, but completely in a different context of what it ended up being. I have to go back and like watch our old videos because I used to be so sure that I was gonna see things that I just have never, not even gotten close to what it ended up being.
Yeah. I used to have fun watching this intro. Now I don't.
I just noticed, I think there's ODM gear in that pile.
I think everything's in that pile, like bodies, titans, humans. This is warrior training? Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
ええ、一人遅れている子がいるが、あの子。またイエーガーか。必死に名誉マーレ人の
Spell with a J there.
務めているのに。
They always.
He spells it with a Y.
Yeah.
全く何をしに。
Oh, so
It was the doctor.
Xavier.
でもお前ならきっと戦士になれる。
あなたには特別な力があるんだからね。
何よりお父さんとお母さんの子なんだ。
Oh, so he was in warrior training when they were still around?
お父さん、母さん、こんばんは。
Because they wanted him to take one of the powers. They wanted to set him up for success.
Oh, you're right. A social dance club.
これが1200年前に
Oh, that's
Season
from the,
2.
Yeah, the outro.
大都市ラーノはこの日のうちに消滅し、モンテの3階とヴァレの惨禍が繰り広げられ。
Okay, so that was Eldians attacking people. In the histories.
Oh, this is his grandfather and them brainwashing him one way.
お父さんはちゃんと正しい歴史を教えているか？
エルディア人はマーレ人にひどいことをしたから僕たちはここで償わなくちゃいけないって。
ジークは戦士になってマーレのために戦いたいのか？
僕は戦士になりたい。やった。
Oh, his sister. That was the same room, too, that he screamed at his dad.
The doctor.
It's funny, it's always the kid who's like...
Oh, Magath.
It's always the kid who's like the least, like...
Inclined.
Inclined, gets the stuff.
Kick a ball. Oh, does he long for like a real father relationship?
ジークか。
今日は早く終わったんだ。だから。
おお、そうか。じゃあたくさん勉強できるな。
I'm sure the Beast Titan guy probably was more of a dad to him.
Yeah.
than Christian was.
Throwing the baseball.
Yeah.
モンテの3階もバレの3階すべてマーレに都合のいい作
Okay,
り
so
話
it's all
を
made up.
古代よりエルディア人
Okay,
はそのような
that's probably what it is. He probably just wants to kill everybody. It's probably this kid who wants to kill everybody because he just can't
そのよう
stand
な
it.
ことを望まないので。
我が国の巨人を委ねられるわけがないだろう。おい、魚切り。
Oh, there he is.
ボール投げてくれないか。
Same glasses and all.
Good throw.
There's the- yeah.
まだ小さいのにやるじゃないか。
赤い腕章。あなたは。
君たちが目指すマーレの戦士だ。もっとも私の獣の巨人はあまり戦争の役に
He's
立たな
probably
いか
got like
ら
a snail or
ここで
something.
玉遊び。トム・クサバ。
Tom.
本業
Saba.
は巨人学の研究者だ。ほら。
Titan research. So he's just like a scientist, doctor guy. Yeah.
おお、ジーク。どうも君は筋がいいな。きっとピッチャーに向いてるぞ。
Snail.
お父さん今日ね。
どうなってるんだ、クライス。
Christ.
ジークを戦士にできなければ計画が失
Plan's
敗だぞ。
finished.
Falco's dad.
ジークなら。
Oh no.
ごめんなさい。
ジーク、お前ならできる。父さんと母 母さんの子供なんだからな。
Man, Grisha really like
Forced it onto him.
he really fucked up both his sons.
He's that bad. poor guy.
Oh, look at his parents.
He's like the worst of the worst. Oh gosh.
Oh man.
Grisha, dude.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
この間散々だったな。
We're probably gonna see Eren Kruger too, which is
Yeah.
cool.
無理もない。君は戦士なんて馬鹿らしかったんだ。マーレのために寿命を縮め、他国を侵略するなんて馬鹿らしくてやってられないよな。
A smart man.
草葉さんはなんで戦士に
Zeke was scared. He looked around like there's somebody listening for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, one of the secrets.
すべては始祖ユミルが何かと接触したことから始まるらしいが、
Something.
私はその時に起きたことを知りたいのさ。寿命を縮めてでも巨人の記憶を探ろうと思うからね。そんなことだから戦争じゃからっきしの役立たずだ。
He trained just enough to get it.
they got the Fritz
巨人の
music.
神秘の前に憎しみや争いもくだらないよ。付き合ってられない私たちは
Okay,
似た者同士
so
でこの世界じゃ珍しいまともなもの同士
Real rarity. Yeah.
maybe that's Zeke's whole stint. He just wants to know the secrets of the world.
Just like Erwin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like the real deep secrets. Oh, that'd be so dope. This is our segue into that kind of stuff.
エルディア付近男なのかがれらしい。今回はかなりの規模だな。フクロウとかいう内通者が組織したようだ。
Oh man.
Keep walking.
He knows. He knows that's they're talking about his dad.
もう危ないことはしないで。見つかったらみんな楽園送りなんだよ。みんな巨人に。
お前は今まで父さんから何を学んだんだ。誰かが立ち上がらない限り、みんなずっとこの狭い壁の中で惨めに死んでいくんだぞ。
そうよ。こ
Oh
れはあ
boy.
なたやベルディア人みんなの未来のための戦いだって言ったでしょ。そのためなら僕はフェイおばさんみたいになってもいいの。
違う。そもそもフェイが殺されたのはこの世界が狂っているからだ。もう誰もフェイのような目に合わせないためには戦わなくてはいけない。強いエルディアを
Yeah, it's like Eren, man. It's like Eren.
勝ち取るんだ。
I mean, he is Eren, technically. I love how he just gave up reading those middle cards.
Same.
このままじゃ親族全員楽園送りに。
草葉さん、キャッチボールしてくれて
Oh, he really looked at him like a son.
Yeah.
Dang it.
時々思い出すからね。
Oh, stop. Please.
じゃあ、行くね。
Wait, they found somebody to be him?
No, he just told him that his parents' restoration is.
これしかない。自らマーレ当局に告発
So he told them to
マーレに
report
忠誠を示せば君とソロは助かるはずだ。
そんな、できないよ。
ジーク、君は両親からひどいことをされた。
Yeah.
テレビ
That is very true.
君のことを気にかけなかった。
True.
君を愛さなかった。
True. This guy's speaking facts. My favorite character of the show so far.
Yeah.
君は賢くていい子だ。
Oh, there's the shot, pretty much.
Nice.
してくれよジーク。
Is he mad at him?
もう
he's old.
年寄りにはきつい
Oh, this is when it happens. Yeah, man.
ほら、まだそんな
I
こと
mean, all the other kids are already a part of the picture now.
クソバさん。
Reiner's trying to be a
も
warrior.
うすぐ継承の任期を終える頃だ。
Term.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
they are.
are.
Speaking
年
of.
寄りにはなれなかったが、研究に打ち込めたことに後悔はない。
Oh, Annie.
最後に集大成を
So
発
how
表
much older is he than Eren?
どんなことが分かったの？始祖
Maybe
の巨人がユミルのためにもたらしたさまざまな影響について、記憶どころじゃない、体の構造も変えてしまうことができるんだ。600年ほど前、世界の人口が激減するほどの疫病が猛威を振るった時代があった。
Oh.
Black Plague.
Yeah.
しかし、ある日を境にエルディア帝国からその病は消滅した。 当時の王が始祖の巨人の力で
Okay,
What?
alright, well, the founding has another ability.
書いたんだよ。
That's how it works.
まさに私たちユーミルの民はどこにいようと始祖の巨人の一部のよう
Part
な
of the
ものなんだよ。
fountain. They're all descendants of
お
it.
じゃあさ、どうしてまた悪魔を生んだ？始祖の巨人ならユーミルの民が子供を
No shot.
What?
できるのかな。
No
もしこれ
shot.
ユーミルの民が生まれてこなければ100年後にはこの世から巨人は消滅してもう世界は巨人の脅威に怯えたり苦しめられたりせずに済む。何よりそもそも僕らは生まれてこなければ苦しまなく
He's
て
not gonna catch it.
I thought he was gonna get hit in the face.
Me too.
草葉さん話してなかったけど私には家族がいたんだ。若く愚かだった私は腕章を外し
And they all died.
エルディア人であることを隠したまま妻と暮らし子を作った。妻はマーレ人。
Whoa.
Oh.
しかしいつまでも騙し通せるわけもなく
That's cool.
He's gonna be a ram.
Sheep.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be a ram.
自分と娘
Oh my god, I was gonna say the body.
Oh!
私が戦士になった理由は贅沢な自殺の方法に飛びついたにすぎ
Dude,
ない。
this show.
Oh.
楽しかった。亡き息子を君に求め
あ
巨人の力で自分の罪から逃れようとした。私だってこの世に生まれてこなければ。獣の巨人は俺が継承する。マーレのためじゃない。始祖奪還計画を成功させ世界を救ってみせる
Save the world.
So his
世界の
goal,
人々を巨人の
his goal is genocide.
Yeah.
Of all his people.
解放するんだ。
Free all these by suffering by killing them all and
Yeah.
make sure they never existed.
Ah!
伝えていない情報なんだが、不戦のちぎれを打ち破る方法だ。ハカースとのジーク、それは君だからこそ可能になる。
Okay.
王家の血を引く巨人であれば、始祖の巨人の継承者と接触することにより、その能力を引き出すことができるはずだ。しかし、君の役割は鍵だ。誰か信頼できる者に始祖を託すんだ。
Like your little brother.
私たちの安楽死計画を理解してくれる。
Euthanization
君
plans.
ならきっと見つけられる。
Wait, we never saw what he looked like.
私はいつでも見守っているからな。ジーク、見つけてみせるよ。
Father.
Holy shit, man. That's crazy.
エレン・イエーガーだと。エレンは始祖の
Oh my god, Zeke probably was like, what?
Yeah.
そしてエレンが生まれ育ったシガンシナグの家の地下室には確か今は行方不明で医者をやってたと聞きました。
He's gonna shit in his pants.
Yeah.
なんてことだ。
Yeah.
あの父親は
That
生きていた。
father.
エレン、俺たちは被害者だ。
That makes sense why he said I was gonna come and save you.
Yeah.
いつか必ず
Yeah, there you go. I'll rescue you.
And the cat. Baseball.
Oh,
Here it is.
Marley.
少し父親と似てきたようだ。俺の考えはイエレナから聞いた通り、エルディア人安楽死計画に賛同したくれる。
Gosh.
まだ小さな子供たちを虫みたいに潰し
Oh, yuck.
感触も残ってる。
Oh god, so
Oh,
he like
God.
really
その子
lived
た
the
ちが生きてい
memory.
れば父親は正しかった。そう思ったのか。いいや、親父は間違っている。
So what do you think, Eren?
そして
Look at
エルディア人が生まれてこなければこの町の住民もこれから俺たちの計画に巻き込まれて死ぬこと
Oh my god, they're both on the same page.
この世に生まれないことこれ以上の救済はない。
Oh my god.
He said that before.
I'll do it.
俺の手で巨人が支配した2000年の歴史に勢いをつける。その日を迎えるまで進み続ける。兄さん、
Nisa.
Oh.
その通りだ。やろう。固い握手でも交わしたいところだが、
Yeah.
まあ今俺たちが接触するのはまずい。
Oh gosh. Yeah.
これを受け取ってくれ。
Oh gosh.
エレン、必ずみんなを救ってあげよう。
This is both adorable and horrible.
Awful and great at the same
その救い
soul salvation.
Oh, Levi.
エルディアの
なんつって
Euthanization.
Like,
お前はこれからくせえ巨人の口だお前にしちゃ随分と安らかな死に方だろう奪った仲間たちの命に比べてみれば奪ってない
Oh.
that's how they view it.
そいつらから生まれてくる命をこの残酷な世界からまた足が伸びてきたみてえだな
Oh my god! Levi!
He's gonna blow the fuse.
Yeah.
Levi, please get out of there. Jump!
Oh,
my god. You've got to be kidding me. Please tell me he's alive. Please tell me he's alive.
Oh god!
Please tell me he's alive. I can't.
I think Zeke's dead. I think we just lost the Beast Titan.
No.
Damn
I
it,
think we just
dude!
lost the Beast Titan.
No
I
shot.
think we just lost the
There's
Beast Titan.
no
Oh my
fucking
god.
shot.
I think we just
Oh
lost the Beast
my
Titan.
There's no
And I
shot.
still barely. I got some answers. I
Same.
barely got the bigger answers. Maybe a special hidden credit.
I
Maybe?
hope.
Did it say to be continued?
Damn it.
I feel like so many things still have to get covered.
I mean, we still technically have another 16 episodes, or we don't even know. We
I mean-
still have another half a season
Yeah.
left.
It could be like, I mean, if there's 24 in each season, we have 8 more.
I want to know so much stuff.
I mean, we know their intentions now, which
Yes.
we finally got the answer for that.
Euthanization.
Let's not jump there yet. Like, can we start from the beginning of the episode? We gotta go from the beginning. We'll never cover the beginning if we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we start out with the Yeager family at the top of some tower.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Zeke's earliest memory, him looking out, and Grisha telling him, like, you know, there's a whole world out there. Like, we're just birds stuck in a cage.
Very the whole
Very
past
Eren-esque.
4 seasons.
Yeah, and he said, like, you want to go out there and see the world. And then that Marleyan dude comes up, tells him they're trash, kicks him out, screams at him, and Grisha tells him, like, don't ever forget this.
Yeah.
Oi. What happened next?
No, I'm still. I mean,
Him trying to become a warrior.
I have a thing about that whole thing what Grish is talking about, but I feel like it's just a tangent that we can save for later on during this. But
Okay.
He
Yeah.
struggles with the military part.
Yeah, we first get to meet Tom Ksaver.
Savior, something
Ksaver.
like that. Saver.
And Magath watching him train and utterly failing. Not doing great.
Just like Falco, just like Eren, just like Reiner.
Yeah. Just like our main cast.
All the main cast, yeah. It, not that it has to, like, everything has to mean something. Is there supposed to be a reason why they're always, like, the worst?
It's just, I feel like in a lot of animes, it's always like the main character is always like, it's always like a rags to riches type of story, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like the loser becomes the hero, the trash becomes the great. I mean, Deku,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
Deku's a prime example.
I just wasn't sure.
But
if it
they'd
was
never
like-
give up.
I wasn't sure if there's, like, a common theme that we were supposed to be realizing.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very in your face. I was just like, what am I supposed to get out of the fact that all these guys just really suck?
Yeah.
He was like so far behind.
he
It
was
wasn't
so
even
bad.
like, it was so laughable. It's like the whole group, even the worst kids, were all still conglomerate, and he's just by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
More of the forced,
ideology.
yeah, the pushing down the throat of all the same stuff that Grisha actually went through from his father and his mother.
Being told the fake history.
Yeah, and just like the forced expectation of what you should be or who you should be growing up. I think the dad wants him to like be a doctor and like push that down his throat.
Yeah.
And push the very obvious lie in exchange for safety, which triggered all because of the daughter, the death of the daughter, which led Grisha on this path to do the same thing in reverse and counterattack his father's beliefs in hope to get a different outcome, a world in which people like his sister won't get eaten and forgotten or killed and forgotten. And issue is he put all that pressure on a kid.
Yeah.
Younger than Eren, probably.
Yeah, definitely younger than Eren.
I mean, that's a common theme in the show is just children being tasked with things that children shouldn't be tasked with, things that adults would have trouble trying to take on. We've seen it with Eren since season 1. We've seen it with, I guess the children in general, all of them are 15-year-olds going to war. Even Reiner from the Marley side and all those kids, what they're put through, destroying civilizations younger than us.
Yeah. Grisha then teaches him the real history, and he's happy with how his son is learning and learning that Eldians really haven't been causing harm and doing the horrible things that Marley has said they have. And giving him like their real background and history. Mm-hmm. And after training one day on the way home, he meets Tom, the Beast Warrior candidate or Warrior
Titan.
The Beast Warrior Titan shifter.
Interesting character.
And they get to play catch and build the relationship. And on that same night, he comes home late and he walks in on Grice and Grisha's conversation of.
They're playing for Zeke.
They need Zeke to succeed, and he's failing, and he's not doing the right thing, which kind of just snowballs into his parents just treating him horribly, and not really raising their son, but raising a lab rat child soldier.
Help me remember during the Grisha's episode when we see it from his perspective, didn't he make a acknowledgement of his self realization that he ended up coming. The father, his own father. Didn't he, profess, of course my son would betray me because I ended up pushing the same thing. He said,
I think he did.
Yeah, he did.
I should have known that
the way I handled
a father's forced ideology can harm a kid.
Yeah.
They really painted Grisha like a bad guy in this episode.
Yeah, they did. And the mom, too.
That's why I brought it up, because, in his episode, we at least see that he has realization of his wrongdoings to his child. Whereas this, it's he's clearly just a pure antagonist to Zeke, in Zeke's perspective.
Yeah.
And then all the more doubled down when Ksaver says, they've never loved you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going back to later on when Zeke continues training, he's still sucking. His parents are leaving. They don't even care. Honestly, it's almost like they've given up hope on what Zeke is as a person. Zeke's on his way home, and he overhears that they found the restorationist, and Zeke knows immediately they're talking about my dad. Mm-hmm. Tries to convince them to give up. He doesn't want to, and so Zeke. It's crazy to think that a kid came to terms with dying. It was I'm gonna go talk to my pseudo father and tell him goodbye for the last time because it's probably gonna end bad.
I never saw Kruger, but I would venture to say, because we know Kruger is someone who sets things in motion, he was probably the one in that meeting that we didn't see a good face.
That snitched on
himself.
Grisha. Yeah.
Basically, hey, we have a guy named the Owl. I know probably a little hint on where they are. Because remember, he's the one who not forces, but
if we're thinking the same way that Eren is...
Well, even still, he's the one who ends up sending Grisha on the campaign. He said, I've been watching you from a child, since you were a child, and I realized you're going to have the hatred that I need to manipulate, and you will have what it takes to go and do this thing. And I've been watching every step of, your life, and that's why I chose you. So, I was expecting to see him in the episode. We didn't, as far as I'm aware, we didn't see it, but I would venture to say that he was the person there who snitched. because he's the master planner to get them up on the wall.
Yeah.
Have all that stuff happen, and then send Grish on his merry way. And then, like you're saying, with what I've been talking about like
How
the future
Aaron's
thing,
made.
he's also might have seen stuff in advance to like know exactly what to do. AKA just like everybody else with the freaking attack founding. I guess just the attack titan.
Yeah. So Tom tells him he's got to snitch on his parents,
Yeah.
and Zeke goes ahead and does it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of skipped over, but Tom's whole thing, he joined just to learn more about Titans and find the truth.
Yeah.
And so he's a researcher, and he learns about like their biology and trying to figure out their origins and how they work.
Yeah. A little underwhelmed that they didn't explore that a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we still, as we keep saying, there's plenty more episodes. I was just kind of hoping that'd be like the first deep dive. We get
Yeah.
to see like what he's come to the conclusions of. He said
Well,
some.
He gave a huge thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So there are some. I'm going to assume it's supposed to be the Black Plague or the Black Death or whatever. Hit the Eldian Empire a long time ago,
600 years ago.
and then out of nowhere, it just disappeared because the founding Titan, whoever the king was at the time, was able to just and change everybody's biology so that it was out of their body.
Was it not just the Eldians that he said?
No, it was just the Eldians.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Meaning Fritz is potentially the main first creator of Standard Titans.
what? No.
No.
Standard Titans have been around forever. No, King.
Have they?
Oh, you're saying like we're to assume also that he's whoever the original founding Titan was probably the one that made pure Titans too. Is that
Yeah.
what you're asking? I mean, we
Because
could assume
Zeke
that.
can make them. But I don't know. When you were talking about the biology, I was just like, well, who's to say they can't literally just... They were the original people who spawned the pure Titans to begin with. To
Well,
attack civilizations.
I mean,
Or not.
possibly, but they have to be of the same blood. So the power is only to a certain extent. Not the same blood like you're my kid, but like of the same race.
Yeah.
So,
Did he say that the world got the Black Plague, or that...
it hit the Eldian Empire.
Okay. So that's what I mean. Like, he might have been able to cure them because he has control over how all Eldians work, which means he could
Yes.
also be
Yeah.
the person
Yeah.
who creates pure
I
Titans.
thought you were saying in that moment he created pure Titans, and I was like, why would
No.
you think he did that? I understand.
No,
You mean like in
yeah.
the past?
At
Yeah.
any point whenever the first conception
Titan.
of the idea occurs.
I mean, there could have been regular Titans before Titan Shifters. We don't know that too.
Well, yeah, they said something very interesting.
Yeah. What he said Ymir touched something.
Yeah.
It was in quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe that's the idea, is that Ymir wasn't like given this. Maybe it was like a plant, a radioactive
So is that implying
meteorite.
the devil of all earth is not real?
Well, I don't know, because I mean, again,
Touch something?
here's the thing.
Parasite.
Yeah, parasite.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, is that everything in the show has been not everything. A lot of things in the show have been presented as truths, and then they kind of turn out to be like lies or like made up stories later on. You know what I mean? Like everything from like how Rod Reese and his family behaved in Paradise to what the Marlians teach to what the Restorationists, like, we don't know what exactly is truth and what isn't, except for that the Eldians were probably good. You know what I mean? So, at some point along the line.
In what way did he convey the info about touching something?
He literally said it like that. He said...
No, I know he said it, but like, did he say like how he attained that info?
No, he just said that he had been doing research, and at some point Ymir touched something and then founded the ability of all the Titans.
I wonder how he had access to something like that.
I mean, yeah,
Maybe
who
memories
knows?
or something.
I would assume, because he said he really wanted it just to go through the memories and learn the
Yeah.
truth. I would assume he probably just went as far back as he could. Like, he probably spent his time doing research and taking notes. And he said he was useless for war. So, I
Right,
mean,
yeah.
like, he probably didn't actually ever go out. He probably just was doing research to find out more Titans to help Marley, but he was really just figuring it out for himself.
Maybe like going back into the memory banks, he got to see the first users of all the 9,
Mhm.
and through like secondhand information,
Like, what they talked about. Yeah.
Whenever I think of the original 9, I just think of like angels or something. Angels are like demons. Like the original angels he heard through word of mouth that, oh, this one, the way we all were created was because one of us touched this thing out there in the aether and created us.
And then we got split into 9 beings and all this shit.
So I definitely think alien or some... that is back on the table again, once again, for if we're not doing the god and devil thing. With that, that's definitely the first seed of like a third option that could be out there in the world again.
Yeah. Yeah, some type of alien bacteria or something.
Something.
I'm sorry to go back to it, but the stuff when Grisha is telling him the actual truth, are we, like, is that really the actual truth?
Well, that's what I'm saying, is I don't know.
Right.
Like, I guess...
What is the truth?
I guess we can assume, based on how everyone's behaved in this show, that probably is the general truth. But everything has been presented as truth, but then, like, 10 episodes later, they're like, well, actually,
it's not.
I mean, even, like, the idea of how this all started... We've seen like not 7 actually, but we've seen like 4 different iterations of like how Ymir became a Titan. You know,
we were told the devil of all Earth started all of it, and then it was like God wasn't real, Helos wasn't real, and all that.
Yeah,
everything is like.
Well, yeah,
it's so confusing.
Then it's like they called the devil of all Earth the thing that gave Ymir the power, and then they also called the devil of all Earth the King Fritz founding Titan.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm putting emphasis on like the touched something,
right?
Because that's like
huge.
Yeah, that is.
That's huge because that's the biggest implication that both of the histories are off brands of something, and we are getting the oral tradition of people's pseudo histories. One group saying that whatever occurred was a devil that gave, one that a god gave and is a blessing or a curse.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, there could be a host that gave something for somebody to touch. There could be someone who actually gave something that... Like, we've been presented with the apple thing, whatever.
Right, that they ate it. Or just... Well,
something.
Not even that. Yeah,
they touched something. They touched something, and it did all this. And I think that is the most solid thing that we can confirm.
Yeah.
That there was something that transferred
and there was
to
contact,
people.
Yeah.
There was contact, and this is what is the result.
Yeah.
Spirits, maybe pure titans at the beginning. We don't know. It's kind of hard to know what exactly was the first things. But I think we can definitely say Ymir was the next thing that came from it. And then when she died after 13 years of the Titan, it split into 9. And I think that's all confirmed for both parties. I think where the conflict comes is what those 9 ended up doing.
Yeah.
Were they builders or were they terrors to the world?
Or
and
were
I think,
they both?
Yeah.
Were they a mix of both? And
what went wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where it's shady.
Yeah.
After that point. Then 1,000 years later is when we get to the Titan War, where we do know, I think the confirmed knowledge is that what Willie said the thing. I think that was legitimate.
Yeah, what Willie said was
legitimate.
Yeah.
And they just used the truth as a way to
motivate
probably the euthanization. Okay, so once again,
that's the other thing.
What is Willie's intent? I know we always talk about it, but now as each time new evidence gets presented, like, what was his plan? Is he part of, like, I don't even know. I don't even know if it's worth going into.
I don't think it's worth going into because he's dead.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't think any of his will is left over because Magath is going to have his own intention, and Reiner and them are still living in the we need to, like, you know, be good Eldians so we can behave, so our master, you know, our masters like us, like that kind of stuff. So I don't think it's worth, like,
diving into.
See, that's even funny. Even the Marley thing, though. I think we've now moved past in Marley the secondhand like comments about trash Eldians or whatever. At least for our, like, the group that is in Marley don't care about that stuff anymore. Like, all those guys I think are dead.
Yeah. Well, I think most of those people are probably like, yo, like, we just need to kill Paradise.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter. And that's really almost like what's happened is, like, it doesn't even matter what, you know, Eldians did. It's all just about what Eren and their jerk people and now Zeke have done to all of us, everyone in the world.
That's what I think Willie's goal was. Just
Yeah.
we need to get rid of Paradise and Eren, and that's it.
Yeah. But
Did we see, like, is there, like, a leader of Marley? Or was it that military guy that got killed? Or is there a leader we haven't seen? Because you said
they said
Magath is now the commander of the military.
yeah, well, because Willie promoted him, but Willie and his
Tybers
family were
were
the ones
the-
really in
but
charge of
They're
Marley.
dead.
Well,
So is
no.
Magath now the leader of everything?
I mean, he did put him in a position to be the one in charge. There are other Tybers, but it's like they're no ones now. They
don't have a
openly and they openly declare that they are their whole claim to fame is all just built on a lie. They're just random Eldians now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a military state now. They don't have a
Yeah.
president anymore. It's
Yeah.
like they're just in charge of the military of war.
Pretty much they were always a military state because the Tybers only openly came out recently.
Yeah,
I just didn't know if they had, like, a president or a king.
I don't know. They never stated.
Yeah.
But yeah, fast forward to Zeke and Zeke as an adult after betraying his father, going to see his real father for just hangout time.
And he brings up...
He brings up about he brings up the idea that if in the past we were able to change
Biologically.
the genetics and the biology of Eldians, can we do it again and make sure they never can reproduce?
Yeah.
Which,
And that blew the new dad's mind.
well, because new dad was like, "Yo, honestly, I wish I had never been born. Honestly."
Yeah.
Which is a big ass flip. Oh, I hope we could talk about that with Eren, because it's a complete opposite of what Eren used to think as a person.
Yeah, I mean, Eren was more like, almost more like kill everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he believed that he deserved all the freedom because the singular truth was that he was born to this world, and being born to this world means that you deserve free will.
Yeah.
And a stake in life, regardless of how bad or good it is.
And now he's about to take it all away from everybody.
Supposedly.
Yeah,
Supposedly.
Yeah, that's still up in the air.
That's the thing that I'm not sure about, because if he has his own game, it has to be the opposite of what Zeke's game is.
Right. Has Eren once asked where Zeke is? It's just been Flock, right?
Yeah.
And like we were saying previously...
No,
Eren did once.
He asked
asked
Flock to
Mikasa.
go get Zeke.
Well, he asked Mikasa
And not
Armin.
Hanji? Do you not ask Hanji?
Probably, but I mean, in that last episode at the end, after he punched Armin a million times,
Wait,
he
take
said,
me where Zeke
he
is.
said, don't,
That's the big thing.
don't cause any more conflict. Just tell me where Zeke, or take us to where Zeke is.
Okay, okay.
Although it's weird because Zeke said, "Hey, remember, Eren?
Oh, yeah,
we're
we're supposed
to meet me at the spot."
Okay, so then you tell me this, and this is what I was talking about like 2 episodes ago, and what I'm confused about. The emphasis and point of why Zeke and Eren are so adamant about being with Eren and Zeke when they were right there with each other in Marley. Why the emphasis on them needing to be together now when they could have just stayed together and took a boat over to Paradise? I mean...
Well, there's a whole bringing of all the people and all
making
the
the
armies
war or
there.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if that's the case, then in the moment where Eren ends the fight with Reiner, he escapes from Mikasa, and shouldn't have set up a thing with the Beast. Like, he shouldn't have told Zeke, "Hey, you need to fake your death, and then you're gonna eventually get in custody with these people." What?
But, okay.
Well, so this is why.
I mean, Hanji... It made it seem like Hanji knew... Like, he was working with the scouts, too, not just Eren.
Yeah, so... okay, sorry. I'm trying to find how to explain it best. So, for quite some time, for like a 3-year period, Zeke has been like a part of our scout people.
Right, because he met up with the Hizuno.
Yeah, but he never... But they never agreed on plans. Like, it was like him just being like, "Yo, help me out. Yo, I really need your help. Yo, I really need you to help me out." And the scouts never gave him answers or never were like, "Yeah, we're on your side." But the only thing that happened was when Eren was over there, he sent a letter back because Eren and him colluded, and he was probably like, "Yo, I got like the letter probably said, yo, Zeke's on our side, fake kill him, and then come save me." That's probably
so I mean, Levi and Hanji did say like, "So did your plan go as you wanted?" And he was like, "Well, there was a few miscalculations, and it was the 2 kids."
Yeah. So the whole reason, though, the reason why this has to confirm that Eren has seen everything and anything, is because he knows for a fact that he will either meet up with Zeke by the end of this, because why go through all the trouble of rejoining the scouts when you already had Zeke with you back in Marley? It's because it does confirm that he does have to put things into motion. He does have to have Mikasa hate him. He does have to have Armin against him. He does have to have the world thinking he's the devil. He has to have everything go as planned. Because if maybe that the kind of minuscule stuff will play a big part in the future of the show. Like those two being alive. How it is. He can't just take Zeke by themselves and go to paradise and do whatever they want to do. They have to set it up to be the perfect image for some reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What if Eren, and this isn't changing anything of what you just said, what if Eren is just agreeing for the euthanization so that he comes over so he can start the rumbling?
And then do what with the rumbling? Kill the rest of the world?
Whatever Eren wants to actually do.
Yeah.
So that's where I think now it could be the differences. Zeke wants euthanization of Eldia. Eren's using him to get over here, doing everything that works
Maybe
out.
Kill everyone but Eldia.
Kill everyone but Eldia.
And start over again.
But also keep his friends alive. Like, he let, as we said, be the perfect devil figure to make the world hate him, get it prepped so that he feels fully, like, ready to go and mentally there to kill everyone who's come to kill him.
Yeah.
The reverse of what Zeke wants.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing, too, is because at the end of the episode, like, before Tom, when Tom and Zeke are on that last corner, he says, listen, I found the key of this, like, you are the master key.
Yeah.
What you are is you have the power and the blood of, he didn't say it exactly, Royal Family, but you have the power to access the founding ability, while the founding Titan can use you to get that, to, like, activate the ability. The problem is you have to get someone with the founding, or, like...
Somebody you trust.
Somebody you trust that will do what you want, because you don't have the power to control it. You just unlock it.
Yeah.
The founding has the control.
Yeah.
So his whole thing is, like, you need to make sure you get someone that you can trust. Lo and behold, when they do the flash forward, he's like, oh, who's there? Yeah, this kid named Eren Yeager. His dad is a doctor. And Zeke freaks out, but he realizes, oh, it's perfect. I can come back and rescue you. I can essentially use you because you have the Founding Titan. We'll both be on the same page. And then we can enact my plan. Eren just does it. My theory. Eren just does it. And he doesn't listen to Zeke. He just, they do the, whatever, fusion dance, hold hands. And then he just starts the rumbling or something.
I was going to say, what if he stabs him in the back?
They definitely have to not be on the same page.
Right. What if Eren eats him?
There's no way. Eren was just like,
there's no way they're on the same plan.
Yeah.
I just feel like everything Eren has said that's come out of his mouth this season has been
lie.
total cap. Yeah. Every single thing.
He is Chad. Chad
Eren
doesn't bow to anyone but himself. It's just a lot.
And then Eren was...
We didn't even get to see what the beast looked like. The first beast.
Eren was talking to Zeke about what he saw Grisha do when he met with Reese's.
So...
And he didn't really...
So,
I think
that is the clarity. It's...
That Grisha's just a terrible person?
No, it's that his father did those things. I mean, I don't know if Grisha did it because he knew what it meant for Eren and Zeke down the line, but Eren came to the conclusion that their deaths meant Zeke and Eren's survival. If they didn't kill the children then and there, then we would never have gotten to the steps that we are here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I guess that just effed with Eren's head. As well as everything else in his bloody life.
Yeah. And it probably made more sense because the first time it was just like the shock of like, oh my god, Dad killed everybody. And then when he actually got to see it, and he even said like, I felt it.
Yeah.
I felt him killing them like in his with his hands. You know what I mean? So he probably relived the moment and actually like lived it and was like, oh. oh, because these things happen, it's just like the Attack Titan thing. Because X, Y, and Z happens, like that's why we're able to come to here. So, that was a great episode.
My gosh, this is a fantastic episode.
I do think there was good things in this, and it helped contextualize some of the biggest things that we've been wanting to know.
Oh my god.
I mean, the best part for me was the ending.
I thought you were gonna say that.
That ending is crazy.
No.
Okay, so let's take quick hot takes and then we can discuss it. Do you think Levi's alive? Do you think Zeke's alive?
Zeke has to be alive
Exactly.
because
I agree.
then this whole shtick of him telling us what his purpose was a fucking waste of time.
Eren and him have to meet up.
I think Levi is brutally
Hurt.
still alive.
Injured.
I think Zeke is dead.
Really?
I
What
think
was the point of this whole thing?
Right.
if Zeke was dead.
worse things have to happen.
Hey,
now.
remember-
Historia's still around.
His jaw jiggled.
Historia's still around. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
What? Why show it? They showed specifically the
That
jaw.
could be the act. That
you
could be the act.
right.
It could be like a.
His conscious
How
is
do you
in
do that,
But
though?
His conscious is in
If
it.
they, I'm telling you right now, if
More of
they
it.
split his conscious and he could survive in 2 parts, I'm done. I don't
God.
know if I'm gonna watch this
Unless,
show.
God.
unless, stay with me now.
Oh,
Alright.
boy.
Oh boy.
Here we
Get
go.
ready.
Here we go.
Buckle in.
So,
Oh,
basically, what he made was a clone. The clone
That's
was.
what I was
That's
just
what I
saying.
said.
But hear me out. The clone wasn't really hold on.
I hate this so much.
Come on, get it out.
So. He's a clone, but he doesn't have his own free will to make any decisions.
Yeah.
All the memories we just saw is just him just flooding through the memories of the real Zeke back
Yeah.
in the forest. And then the only task he was given once Zeke created a fake spawn is suicide to kill Levi once Levi takes him away. And the real Zeke is just hidden in the tooth of that Titan. And he will form out of it and be reborn.
I'm with you. I'm with them. I hate the consciousness thing
if
about
it's
this
not
show.
That, Zeke's dead.
I'm telling you right now.
Zeke has to live.
It'll push Eren to do horrible things with Historia.
I'm telling you right now
That's the alternative.
that if that is what happened, worst season of the whole show. I'm just kidding. It's not. It's not. Relax. Don't spam in the comments, okay?
Okay, okay. After seeing this, do you two still think that's Eren's child with Historia?
I don't know.
If he's
I
going
just don't
with the
know what it
euthanization
means.
plan,
No, it's not his plan.
Right.
It's not.
It's
He
not
loves
his
Eldians.
plan.
Yeah.
He loves Eldians. He's not trying to kill
He
the
walked
Eldians.
by the one when they were going to the water and go, "Oh, that's a fallen brother,
and
man."
The baby,
Yeah.
And the baby is proof because the baby symbolizes the next generation of Eldia. It means the prosperity and the continuation. It's literally symbolizes the opposite of the horrible talk of Ksaver and Zeke saying, "I wish
I'd
the
never
children
been born."
never existed," which is the stark contrast to what could be baby daddy in Historia.
And even if they couldn't have sex because, he would just freak out from having traumatic experience over and over
It
again.
could be exciting.
Could have been it.
Electrifying sex.
It could have been. He could have
It's
just
electrifying.
he could have just had insemination. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That
they
could
have syringes.
science.
yeah,
Syringes are quite well known in the show.
Yeah.
It's
You're
some
pregnant now.
dark.
with my
It's some
child.
don't breathe shit.
Gosh.
Yeah, dude.
I don't
Batter's
know.
about to die. It's crazy.
I mean, Zeke
Yeah.
does know how the Titan stuff works very well, so I wouldn't be surprised if he is in fact in the face of that Titan. You have
knows
to deal with
more.
that. It's either that or he's dead.
I
Right.
understand it's
So
going to be that.
Pick what,
I
pick
know.
what story
He
route.
said he's alive.
What story route you don't want?
Yeah.
You
No,
want more.
I say he just survives the blast.
Third option,
Yeah.
mouth option.
Yes, mouth option.
I will just.
I said it since the last episode.
I will just
Zeke's
be
in
here
that.
just so we can have a fun gamble for next episode and say he's dead, alive and survived,
alive and survived
The
in the
mouth.
mouth.
dead.
Do you think Zeke's dead? I mean,
That-
sorry, Levi.
Hell no.
I think
That'd be
Levi's severely injured.
the dirtiest ways of sending Levi out.
I mean, that was point blank explosion.
Don't care.
It looked like he flew away though. There was like one body flew away and that had a green cape, and then the other one was like a flying like corpse.
He will look like Kenny Ackerman, but he will be alive.
What are you gonna go back and try it? Battery's about to die.
Guys, if you made it this far in the video, make sure you leave a like on this video. Make sure you drop a comment down below of what you thought of this episode, Soul Salvation. Subscribe to the channel if you want to support us. Check out the Patreon. We got 3 shows up there that you can see a week in advance. Leave a comment down below how you're feeling about this season. Are you excited for the next season? Are you not? Did you think that Zeke and Levi died during this moment, or did you think one of our theories that we brought up in this discussion? For the time being, we're going to punch it. See ya!
Bah!